NCWLIFE Channel Sports is proud to bring you the following presentation.
14-foot, good, big bucket for Eastmont.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for You, and TC Slingers. Now let's go to the gym for live coverage of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Sean Garth with the drive and the shot.
Nice shot to the basket. Once again, everyone, Grant Olson at Wenatchee High School as we are getting ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon. This time, the Wenatchee girls take the court as they welcome 2A opponent, the Selah Vikings, to town. And boy, most of you know it's been a rebuilding process for the Wenatchee girls basketball program. New head coach this year. We will be chatting with her here in a second. But one thing I will ask the new coach, how do you begin a rebuild, and how do you begin to do it when you have a very inexperienced basketball team? Only 2 players on this girls varsity team with varsity playing experience. So it's an inexperienced Wenatchee team against a Selah team that lost 2 nights ago to the Davis Pirates by a final score of 74-46. So a tough one for Selah in the first game. Meanwhile, Wenatchee, a very tough game on Thursday night, losing on the road to Othello by a score of 79-14. When we come back, we will visit with new Wenatchee head coach Emma Domeyer, and we'll have much more as our pregame show continues here on the NCWLIFE Channel right after this.
You've got a lot to do today. While you're out and about, remember to dispose of your unused medications safely and anonymously. It's a simple act that makes your home a safer place. Next time you're at the pharmacy, just place them in the drop box. To find a location, visit medproject.org.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
Pre-game show continues here on the NCWLIFE Channel. I am joined by Wenatchee Panther head coach, new Wenatchee head coach, Emma Domeyer. And Emma, tell us a little bit about yourself for people who don't know you.
Sure. I just, my husband and I moved over here this summer. Opportunity came up to coach these girls over here. We love the area. We came from Everett, Washington, and we're really excited to be here, get involved in the community. And my background with basketball, just grew up in a basketball family, played 2 years at Everett Community College, and then immediately after that started coaching and haven't stopped since. Yeah.
Well, great to have you here, Coach. And you are tasked with not only kind of rebuilding this Wenatchee girls program, but you're trying to do it this year with a very inexperienced team. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, the girls are great and they work hard, and when you have a good attitude and work hard, those are 2 things that you can't coach, right? And so, yes, we're young, we're inexperienced, we're starting 3 freshmen tonight, but really, they're hungry for knowledge, they want to learn how to play the game, they're excited to be out there, and they're also a part of the whole, we want to create a program that leaves a legacy and, you know, start to rebuild it, and they're all in on it. And
so Coach, you've had a few practices and now a game on Thursday. What have you seen out of your team that they do well? And what are things that you need to work on?
Something they're doing really well is moving on to the next play. If we make a mistake, move on to the next play, play a good defensive possession, come back and try it again. They have really short memories right now, and that's something that is going to really benefit us. We're really focused on responses, events plus response equals the outcome. So they're doing a really good job at responding to positive and negative events.
And a season is a marathon, as you know. It's not a sprint, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So had a tough start on Thursday night, but we're bouncing back, ready to have a good game today.
Coach, it is great to meet you, and we'll be chatting much more throughout the season. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you so much. Go Panthers.
All right, when we come back, we will have tonight's starting lineups from Wenatchee High School right after this. Stay with us.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Matchup between the Wenatchee Panther ladies and the ladies from Selah, the Selah Vikings. And this begins the 50th year of the modern era of Wenatchee High School basketball. The women played here in Wenatchee from 1911 to 1932, and then the program was dropped. And then, of course, the big rebirth nationwide came in 1973 for girls basketball, and the gals here in Wenatchee have been hooping it up for a half a century now. We did talk, as we mentioned, to new head coach Emma Dormeyer. It's a 12th coach at Wenatchee High School over the past 5 decades. And as we also mentioned, the Panthers tipped their season off on Thursday night and fell to Othello by a final of 69-14. Selah also lost in their opening game on Thursday. They lost to the Davis Pirates by a final of 77-46. And by the way, in season openers, the Wenatchee gals are 23-26. So we talked to Coach Dormeyer. She talked about the inexperience of this team, and not a lot of gals out for basketball here at Wenatchee this year. 9 freshmen on the roster here at Wenatchee on their roster this year. Selah also is featuring 3 freshmen, so we're going to see 3 of those freshmen for the Panthers start here tonight, and we will talk much more about starters and more as we take a 2-minute timeout and come back, and then it'll be tip time, Wenatchee and Selah on the NCWLIFE Channel, coming your way right after this.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And our kids still talk about that. I go back now, too, and I think about all those great days and great times. The neat thing is that we can go back in today and still enjoy the same quality food that we enjoyed 50 years ago. That's legendary.
Back courtside at Wenatchee High School, and if you missed the first game of our doubleheader, the final score in that first game was North Creek 78 and the Wenatchee boys 39. Taking a look at the starters for tonight's game, we'll begin with the visiting Selah Vikings. They will send out Yobi Rourke. She is a guard, a junior. Also Braylee Pendleton, a sophomore in there. She'll be starting as well. Adley Franklin's a junior. She's number 12. Number 22, Carrie Ann Matson is his senior, the only senior in this starting lineup. And rounding out the starting five for the Selah Vikings is junior Ali Garza, Head coach of Selah is Jonathan Hubbard. And now for the homestanding Wenatchee Panthers under new coach Emma Dormeyer, it's Hannah Roche, a 5'7" freshman. Danica Cardona, also a freshman at 5'6", gets the start tonight. Junior Fernanda Mendez is 5'6". Bella Collier, a 5'10" freshman, gets the start. And also starting for the Wenatchee Panthers is junior. She's 5'6", and that's Gabby Volan. One of the few players with some experience on this team for the Panthers is Gabby Volan. Did play quite a bit last year, so she can help out with those Panthers this year. Assistant coaches for the Panthers are Kara Rockstead and Mariah Bowen-Picard. The managers, Madison Sterling and Wendy Castellanos. The athletic trainer is Jody Roberts. And the cheer advisors are Sierra Larkin and Alyssa, I should say, sorry about that, Mania. The principal is Eric Anderson, and the athletic director, always great to us here at Wenatchee High School, is Jim Beeson. Players being introduced on the floor, the Wenatchee Panthers in their home white jerseys with purple lettering trimmed in gold, while Selah comes in with their burnt blue, kind of a grayish blue, also a gold color on their jerseys as well. Very nice colors for Selah, trimmed in yellow for the Selah Vikings, playing out of the CWAC conference, the 2A conference down in central and southern Washington. As we get set to go here, once again, North Creek in the boys game, so impressive in their big win over the Panthers. That team from Bothell in the King County Conference just came in and steamrolled the boys team earlier this afternoon, as I mentioned, by a final of 78-39. So the coaches, one last word of advice for their team, and the Panthers take the court. I'm Grant Olson. Once again, great to have you here on this Saturday afternoon of basketball. Today's broadcast brought to you by the Kennedy Real Estate Group. They're more than selling houses, they're building community. Buying or selling, call the Kennedy Real Estate Group online at kennedygroup.com. And there's the tip, and Selah controls the basketball. And we are underway in our second game of the doubleheader. Shot taken, no good. The Panthers rebound it and then throw it away, but do get it back. It's taken by Gabby Volan. Down court, shot from the baseline is no good. Fight for that rebound, and a jump ball is called.
You're on the wing out here.
And the first alternating possession will go to the Panthers. Danica Cardona will bring it in for the Panthers, looking for some help. Does find Fernanda Mendez, the junior, one of the old-timers, if you can say that, on this team, and our first turnover of the game on the Panthers. Back the other way comes Selah quickly with it. Yobi Rourke now on the baseline, no shot taken. It's out to Addie Franklin, back to Rourke. She's going to take the long bomb, no good. Rebound, and who's got it? The Panthers come up with it, Fernanda Mendez. Dribble got away from her a little bit, so that's another turnover on the Panthers. So number 2 here early in this game. 7:13 left to go first quarter. And no score from Wenatchee High School. Rebuilding is this Wenatchee program. Been kind of down in the dumps for about the last 5, maybe 6 years here in Wenatchee, and Coach Dormeyer trying to change that around. Good defense by the Panthers, created a 3-second violation, and that's a turnover on Selah. And we'll give the Panthers back the basketball. Looks like full court pressure right now by Selah as well. 2-2-1 full court press. Volan has it. She dribbles through pressure across the timeline, double teamed. Gabby Volan tries to find some help. She does find Mendez. Shot taken, no good, and then another jump ball. And this, it's going to be a foul instead. So this foul is on Carrie Ann Matson, her first, and our first team foul of this game. Panther gals will bring it in. Volan to do it under the basket. There's Mendez on the pass. Shot no good. Mendez, her own rebound, throws it back up there. No good. This time Selah clears the board, and quickly it's Hannah Roche, or I should say Yobi Rock down the court. Rourke, rather. Yobi Rourke. Nice shot. Good. 2-0 Selah here early on. Panthers with it. It's knocked out of bounds by Adley Franklin, and it will be Panther basketball. Danica Cordona, the freshman, will bring it in. Gets it into Volan. Now right side, Hannah Roche, another freshman, and the ball is thrown away out of bounds. Excuse me, and it will be Selah basketball. 6:16 left to go here in this first quarter, just underway. Rourke with it, stops and shoots from 14, no good. Nice job getting her own rebound. The shot's blocked underneath, goes out of bounds, and it's off a Viking. And it will be Panther basketball. 2-0 our score with 2 minutes gone in this first quarter. Here's Cordona, the freshman, gets it to Mendez now and gets the ball stolen away from her from behind. Nice defensive play that time by Addie Franklin. Back come the Vikings. Here's Rourke, side of the key, kicks it out. Shot taken on the wing by Braylee Pendleton is no good. Ball's loose on the floor, and we've got another jump ball call, and it will be Selah basketball. And it looks like head coach Jonathan Hubbard wants to take timeout. 5:38 left to go first quarter. Selah 2 and Wenatchee nothing. Back courtside with you in 30 seconds.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Minutes, 38 seconds left to go first quarter. Most scoring affair so far here from Wenatchee High School. It's Selah 2, Wenatchee nothing. Selah with it. Rourke open for three. Good. 5-0 and a turnover. There's Rourke with the layup. No good. Panthers have it back. And the ball is right in front of me. Fight for it right in front of me. Danica Cardona in a little tussle with Adley Franklin, and it will be Selah basketball. Carrie-Ann Matson with it, top of the key. There's Rourke left open for three. Too hard on that shot. Nice rebound by the freshman for the Panthers, Bella Collier. And then the Panthers lose the basketball again. Matson gets the shot blocked. Volan, but it looks like a foul is going to be called on Volan. I think Gabby thought she had all ball there, and that's the first team foul now on the Panthers here in this one. So both teams with a foul here in this first half. 5-0 Selah with Carrie-Ann Matson at the free throw line. No points yet. Right-handed shooter, it's good. Substitution as Mallory Keller comes in. She's only a freshman, and she'll replace Yobi Rourke in the lineup for Selah. Mentioned we would see lots of youngsters here today, and boy, already have. Second free throw is good as well by Matson. And that now makes it a 7-0 ball game as Selah comes out full court press, and Wenatchee turns it over. There's Volan to Matson. She kicks it back out to Franklin. Franklin's going to drive, layup good. And Coach Dormeyer wants timeout. 4:52 left to go first quarter. It's Selah 9 and Wenatchee nothing. Back in 60 seconds.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
We are back, and our broadcast today is brought to you by our friends at Biosports. Aquatherapy, sports biomechanics, orthopedic physical therapy, orthotics, all you need to keep moving. You can find them at biosports.net. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Out of the timeout, Wenatchee basketball. It's the freshman Cordona, and she throws it away immediately. 9th turnover already in this quarter. Layup up and in by Adley Franklin. And it's a double-digit lead, 11-0. Selah on top. Mendez tied up on the floor. A jump ball is called. And alternating possession. Looks like it'll be Panther basketball. Approaching the halfway mark of this first quarter. Side out Panthers. The ball is knocked out of bounds by Braley Pendleton. And the Panthers will get another try at it. They'll just move a little bit farther down the scorer's desk as Volan gets it into Mendez. Back to Volan, and this is going to be another turnover as it's picked up by Matson. Puts up the baseline jumper, no good. And the rebound into the hands of the Panthers. It's Cordona. Danica Cordona, one of 3 freshmen that started this afternoon, and that's turnover number 11 now on the Panthers as they throw it away again. Here's Pendleton, nice crossover, dribble, layup, good. 3:56 left first quarter, almost another turnover as Volan does get it down court this time to Roche, and a traveling violation is called on the Panther ladies, and that'll give it back to Selah. 13-0 our score. Panthers yet to get on the scoreboard here in this first quarter. Long shot taken for 3 is no good by Pendleton this time. Rebound nicely done by Franklin. And a fresh shot clock for the Vikings. Shot taken. Franklin in and out with that one, no good. Mendez the rebound for the Panthers to gets it to Volan. Gabby Volan across half court. Left-handed dribble, still on the dribble. Lost control of it on the baseline and knocked out by a Viking, and the Panthers will keep it. Substitution is Sydney Coons, a sophomore for Selah. Inbounds, there's Volan from the baseline. Too hard on that shot, no good. And the rebound to Ali Garza. Back comes Selah. Shot taken just off the bench. Sydney Coons, jump shot, good. 15-0 here. Mendez now a pass to Volan as the Panthers get it across half court. Volan in some trouble, needs some help. Calls for some help. Now she's almost tied up, moves her pivot foot, and then is finally called on a traveling violation. Boy, she needed her teammates to come to her there, and it just didn't happen for her. Another substitution for Selah is Miley Wilkie comes into the ball game. She too only a freshman. So we've got 5 freshman girls on this court right now in this game. One of them just took the shot, Keller. Mallory Keller for Selah, no good. Picked up by another freshman, Danica Cordona, all the way down court. Good defense by Pendleton. It goes out of bounds. But it will remain Panther basketball with 24 seconds on the shot clock.
Way to push the ball, Danica!
2:36 left to go first quarter. Volan will bring it in under the Panther basket, looking for help. There's Mendez, steps back, takes the shot off the glass, no good. Almost got that one to go, but doesn't fall, and the Vikings back the other way. Here's Keller with it. Kicks it out, shot taken, in there for 3 by Ella Andrews. There's Volan. Right-handed dribble as we dip below 2 minutes left. Volan, the shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Janae Hall. Hall down court. Shot taken there by no good. Go to Hall. And with it again. Underneath pass. It gets tipped out and it goes off of Miley Wilkie. And it will be Panther basketball. Minute 37 left to go, first quarter. Panther ladies still looking for their first bucket of the game. Shot taken for three is no good. And the rebound into the hands of Sydney Coons, and she's knocked to the floor again. And that foul is on Danica Cardona. 3 team fouls now on the Panthers, and the first on Cardona. Selah with it. Ella Andrews, top of the key. There's Keller with the shot, in and out. The freshman couldn't get that one. Rebound underneath. Tough shot by Coons. And we've got to push inside. I think this is going to be the offensive variety. And it will be. It's on Miley Wilkie. So 2 fouls on Selah here in the first quarter. As they come out once again, full court pressure. 18-point lead for the Vikings. Center court's where you need to get it when you break the press to Volan. Now baseline shot taken that time is no good. Rebound underneath. It's Roche with it. Shot Mendez no good. And the rebound into the hands of Pendleton and the Vikings. Bounce pass. Shot taken in the lane by Wilkie, and I think she's fouled by a Panther. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Fernanda Mendez. That's her second, 4th team foul on Wenatchee. Substitution coming in for the Panthers. Katie Johnson will check in. Free throw on the way, off the mark, no good for Miley Wilkie. She'll get another one as Johnson checks in. Mendez to the bench for the Panthers. Johnson, by the way, the only senior on this roster for Wenatchee. Wilkie missed the first. Here's the second one. Misses that one as well. Pendleton, though, with the rebound for Selah. And then Volan steps in there and steals it. Volan tied up. And it will be, looks like Selah basketball as Volan on the floor. And I think she might have touched that sideline. 39 seconds left to go first quarter. Ball is stolen away by Johnson. Back the other way, and it's turned right back over to Selah. As Volan reaches in on Pendler, I should say Janae Hall. Goes out of bounds, and that will be a foul on Gabby Volan, her second, and that is now 5 team fouls on Wenatchee. 2 more, and Selah shooting free throws the rest of this first half. Andrews, far side, ball is kicked around and then stolen away. Panthers wing it down court, dueling turnovers. Panthers have 15 turnovers in this first quarter. Nice crossover dribble. Coons kicks it out left side. Shot taken baseline, no good. With the rebound underneath, no good was Hall. And we've got a foul. And I believe it's on a Viking, and it will be. It is. It's on Sydney Coons, and that's her first, the 3rd team foul now on Selah. 4.2 seconds left to go first quarter. It has been all Vikings, 18-0 here in this opening quarter. Panthers wish it. It's Roche, the freshman, to Volan, and Panthers will run out of time on a shot here, and that does it for our first quarter. After 1, game number 2 of our doubleheader. Selah 18 and Wenatchee nothing. We're back with second quarter action in 60 seconds.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
All right, one quarter of the books here from Wenatchee High School in Game 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon on the NCWLIFE Channel. It has been all Selah Vikings here in this first quarter, leading the Wenatchee Panthers 18-0. As the Panthers try to get some offense going here in this second quarter. Remember, going back to Thursday night, the Panthers scored 14 total points in a loss to Othello by a final of 79-14. Here's, Rourke back in there. It's like the starters back in now for Selah, and then a turnover immediately as the Panthers, will they get it down court, and dueling turnovers once again. Wenatchee girls 15 turnovers just in that first quarter. Beautiful pass underneath Rourke, but shot taken by Franklin, couldn't get it, and then Franklin ties up a Panther, and it will be Wenatchee basketball. Katie Johnson, the senior, stays in off the bench for Wenatchee. As Selah once again comes out, full court pressure. Volan, lob pass down court, stolen away. Turnover 17 on Wenatchee. Into the lane, here's Franklin with it. Can't get the shot. Now Yobi Rourke back out there with it. Goes cross court to Pendleton. Pendleton takes the shot too hard, and a nice rebound underneath by the Panthers' Danica Cardona. Here's Volan now across the half-court line. Throws it underneath, but right in to the hands of Brady Pendleton. And that's turnover 18 on Wenatchee. Ball goes out of bounds as Selah gives it right back to the Panthers. 6:57 left to go, second quarter. Here's Volan. Once again, full court pressure applied by the Vikings. Gabby Volan, the junior, cross court, shot taken off the glass too hard, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Pendleton. She streaks down the far side of the court. Baseline, kicks it back to the post player. Shot good by Ali Garza. Our first points of this second quarter. Panthers with it, still having a hard time controlling that basketball, and that's another turnover. As now Selah will have it. Panthers 19 turnovers unofficially in this first half. 6:20 left, second quarter. Shot. Pendleton, baseline for three is good. Third three-pointer of the game here for Selah as they lead it. Maybe that was just a two-pointer. There we go, 23-20. Shot taken again on the inbounds pass. No good this time by Selah. Rebounds Bella Collier, only the freshman, and we've got a jump ball called. With just a tick over 6 minutes left to go now before halftime. Selah basketball on the alternating possession. Underneath, shot not taken. The big gal will take the shot. That's a Garza, no good. Selah tries to run down that loose ball, but it goes out of bounds and will be Panther basketball. Selah once again staying with this full court pressure. 23-point lead here, and not even halfway through the first half. Here's Cardona. Throws it away into the hands of Pendleton. Pendleton underneath Rourke. And we got another foul called underneath. This one's on Danica Cardona. That's her second. And now 7, I believe, team fouls. Or it's 6 on the Panthers. There's Pendleton for 3. In and out. No good. Rebound Collier for the Panthers underneath. Outlet pass out to Roche. Now Volan, baseline, left-handed shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Rourke back the other way quickly for Selah. Stops behind the three-point arc, no good. Rebound, Garza back up, no good. And another opportunity for Selah. It's Franklin, the shot for 3, good. Franklin 7 points in this first half to lead all scorers. It's 26-0 Selah. Down court now for the Panthers as Katie Johnson puts a shot up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Rourke for the Vikings, and Selah will bring it back down court. Long pass, and I think that did go off the hands of Franklin. It did, and out of bounds. And it will be Wenatchee basketball as we get closer to that halfway point of the first half here. Wenatchee still has not put a bucket in the basket here with almost 12 minutes of the game played. Down court once again. It's the Panthers. We got a reach-in foul on Selah. It's Adley Franklin. That's team foul number 4 now on the Vikings. And Franklin picks up her first. Inbounds, there's Boland. Shot will not go in, but another foul, this time in the act of shooting. There's Braylee Pendleton with that foul. It gets Selah up to 5 team fouls now, and will send Gabby Volan, the 5'6" junior, to the free throw line to get the Panthers on the board here. Right-handed shooter, it's up and good. Volan also playing with 2 fouls, also Mendez with 2, and Cardona with 2 as well. Here's Volan. Second free throw is good. Wenatchee's on the board. 26-2 our score. 4:30 left to go in this second quarter. Rourke for Selah. Throws up an air ball from 3. Then another foul, I believe, on Adley Franklin as she kind of muscled Katie Johnson off the ball, and that'll be 2 consecutive fouls on Franklin. Both teams now with 6 team fouls in this first half. Here's Johnson right in front of me at the scorer's table. The Panthers trying to get it across half court. Boland stops, runs into a defender. And it looks like we may have a jump ball called cross court. An alternating possession is going to go to the Panthers. Substitution for Selah as Sydney Coons, the sophomore, comes back in, and she'll replace Adley Franklin in the Vikings lineup. Cardona to get it in. She does to Johnson. Another turnover. Here's Rourke now with it. Uncontested layup. It's good. But Yabi Rourke, 7 points. That matches Adley Franklin for Selah, both with 7 in this 28-2 Selah lead. Here's Johnson and another turnover. We've got a whistle. And it's a turnover, 10-second violation on the Panthers. With 3:54 left to go, second quarter.
Okay, here we go.
And a 26-point lead for the Selah Vikings. 2A school, of course, out of the Yakima area, playing in the CWAC. Here's a shot taken top of the key, off the back of the rim, no good. The shot taken by Matson. She followed her shot and may have gone over the back. Let's see here. It's not. Instead, it's on Miley Wilkie. That's her second. And 7 team fouls now. The Panthers should be shooting free throws, and I think they are as the teams head to the other end of the gym with 3:43 left to go, second quarter. At the line for the Panthers, Bella Collier, the 5'10 freshman. Free throw, good. Bangs it in there. And the Panthers perfect from the line in this first half, 3 for 3. Collier's second one, off the glass, no good. Coons the rebound. And back come the Vikings now. With about 3.5 minutes left in this first half, ball gets away from Miley Wilkie and goes out of bounds, and that's a turnover on the Vikings. They're 9th here in this first half. Panthers once again facing full court pressure. Here's Cardona. Out of Boland, back to Cardona. Now it's Johnson as the Panthers get it across half court. Johnson, boy, out of control there, throws it away. 23 turnovers now in this first half with 3:19 left to go, second quarter. Rourke, left-handed dribble, goes left side. Shot taken over there. Coons no good. And a nice rebound by the freshman Collier. Now to Johnson. Back to Johnson. To Cardona. Cardona all the way into the basket, gets her shot blocked, and Vikings come back down. Here's Yabi Rourke all by herself. Layup good. 9 points in this first half now for Rourke in a 30-3 ball game. Here's Volan. Spins around in the key and then gets kneed in the key, and this will be a foul on Selah, and I believe it'll be on Carrie Ann Matson. It is. And that's number 2 on her. So 3 players with 2 fouls for Selah. It's Franklin, Matson, and Wilkie. To the free throw line once again for the Panthers, Gabby Volan, 2 for 2 so far tonight. Panthers 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Volan, free throw on the way, it's good. (30-4) our score, 2:39 left to go. Volan got the first one, here's the second. On the way, also good. She is 4 for 4 from the free throw line, all here in this second quarter. Now it's Rourke, back the other way for the Vikings. Directing traffic, Volan on her. Zone defense, shot taken from the outside, no good. As Selah has cooled off a little bit here in this second quarter. Rourke tries to save it. Instead, it's a turnover on the Vikings, and the Panthers have it. Here's Volan, and another reach-in foul on Selah with 2:16 left, and the Panthers will go back to the free throw line. And it's Yabi Rourke with the foul. That's her first. And once again, Gabby Volan at the free throw line. Well, that's who you want there. She's 4 out of 4 this quarter from the line. Free throw on the way, and it's good. Volan at the line, second free throw. It's also good. How about that? Gabby Volan, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 6 of the Panthers' 7 points, and all 7 have come from the charity stripe. Here's Rourke. Kicks it out. Coons thought about the shot and then drives instead. Well, there's Coons, I should say. The shot taken no good. Rourke had the ball, but then lost it. Now the ball's loose, and we've got yet another jump ball. An alternating possession. Who's going to have it this time? And it looks like Selah basketball. No, it will be Wenatchee, excuse me. Down the court, here's Volan. Looks for some help, drives down that left side baseline, takes the shot, no good. Rourke the rebound for Selah, and she just dribbles out of traffic. And this 23-point lead for the Vikings. 30-7 our score. Rourke with it, stops left elbow, takes the jump shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Johnson, Katie Johnson, and now outlet pass to Volan. Volan on the right side, stays with that right-handed dribble, puts up the tough shot, in and out, no good. The rebound by the freshman Collier. Shot taken, no good. This time Coons clears the boards for Selah. Outlet pass to Yabi Rourke. So we approach a minute left to go, second quarter. Driving to the basket, it's good on the shot. I think it's Miley Wilkie, and she's fouled and has a chance for a three-point play. Bella Collier with the foul. And Ella Andrews at the free throw line. As I mentioned, a chance to complete the three-point play for Selah. Free throw on the way, too hard, no good. Collier with the rebound. And then a reach in, I believe. It was a turnover instead, and it will be Selah basketball. Andrews to inbounds, does so. With it, there's Wilkie. Now it's Coons with the long-range shot, no good. Rourke with their hands on it again. It hits the baseline and goes out of bounds, and it will be Panther basketball. 48 seconds, now 46 left to go first half. 32-7, Selah on top. Panthers, here's Cardona. Gets kneed off the ball, and that's Wilkie, I believe, for Selah. And it is. Miley Wilkie now with 3 personal fouls. I'm sure she's going to have a seat on this Viking bench here right before halftime. 35 seconds left, and at the line is Danica Cardona, the freshman. Right-handed shooter, first one in and out, no good. As Wilkie to the bench, and junior Janae Hall returns to the ball game for Selah. Cardona, second free throw, gets that one to go. 32-8. So we get close to 30 seconds now left to go in this first half. It's been all Vikings. Rourke, jump shot, running jump shot inside the lane, good. 11 points now for Yabi Rourke to lead all scorers in this one. 34-8. Panthers with it, it's Volan. Far side, drives to the basket, gets the layup to go. First field goal of the ball game for the Panthers. And it comes right at the end of this second quarter. Long shot taken, no good. And that's how our first quarter will end here. A score, it is Selah 34 and Wenatchee 10. We're back with more basketball. Second quarter action in 60 seconds.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
You've got a lot to do today. While you're out and about, remember to dispose of your unused medications safely and anonymously. It's a simple act that makes your home a safer place. Next time you're at the pharmacy, just place them in the drop box. To find a location, visit medproject.org.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well-versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They set, in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And a lot of people were losing jobs. Friends had left the community. It was a hard time. That football team and companies like Abby's kept that place alive and the community spirit alive. That's legendary.
All right, we are back courtside at halftime here, game number 2 of our doubleheader. It's been all Selah in this one. Our score at the break is Selah 34 and Wenatchee 10. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Clean Connection. Call Clean Connection to keep your carpet, upholstery, and air ducts clean for a healthier environment inside your home. Locally owned. Visit their website at www.yourcleanconnection.com. Also by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. You can plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop today and schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 Widescreen Golf Simulator. Phone number 509-884-4653. All right, it's been all Selah here in game number 2 of our doubleheader. Selah with an early 18-0 lead. That was the end of our first quarter. And then the Panthers, they scored 8 consecutive free throws in that second quarter, and then a field goal finally by Gabby Volan with a couple seconds left in the quarter. And that gave the Panthers those 10 points. But it's been a struggle offensively for the Panthers. 24 first-half turnovers unofficially for Wenatchee. Selah has committed 10 first-half turnovers. The Panthers, we mentioned it, struggled on Thursday night, losing to Othello by a score of 79-14. And it looks like a bit of a struggle here this afternoon for a very inexperienced and young Wenatchee basketball team under first-year coach Emma Dormeyer. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and look at halftime stats and more as our halftime show continues on the NCWLIFE Channel right after this. Stay with us.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
The newest generation of GMC Sierra pickups offer the most advanced technology, the strongest selection of powertrain, and everything else you need to work hard, play hard, and explore the boundaries of the Wenatchee Valley and beyond. Take a look at the latest, most luxurious and durable trucks on the market.
You will see why GMC is not your grandfather's pickup.
You want to bet, kid?
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Today's broadcast also brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured with Harvest Valley Pest Control that they're using kid and pet-safe material around your home and your office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate at 509-423-2207. Halftime score, game number 2 of our doubleheader on the NCWLIFE Channel today is Selah 34 and Wenatchee 10. Let's take a look at some scoring now in that first half. We'll begin with Selah. Yabi Rourke leads all scorers in the first half with 11 points. She scored 5 in the first quarter and then 6 in the second quarter. Closely behind her, Adley Franklin. She has 9 points in the ball game. 5 each for Braylee Pendleton, also Ella Andrews with 5 points, and then 2 points for Carrie Ann Matson, Allie Garza, and off the bench for Sydney Coons. 4 free throws attempted by Selah in that first half. They connected on 2 of them for 50% in that first half and committed 10 first half turnovers. Selah led at 18-0 after the first quarter and then outscored Wenatchee 16-10 in the second for the 34 points for the Selah Vikings. And now for the Panthers, pretty short and sweet. Gabby Volan with 8 points in that half. She was 6 for 6 from the free throw line and then included a field goal at the end of the half. 1 point each then for Danica Cardona, 1 for 2 from the line, and also 1 for 2 from the line for freshman Bella Collier with 1 point. Unofficially, and this has been the big turning point in this game, 24 unofficial turnovers for the Wenatchee girls in that first half, and that has really been the problem for the Panthers so far this season. Just not a lot of experience handling that basketball. 24 turnovers in the first half compared to 10 for Selah. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. Then it'll be tip time. We'll be ready to go for the second half. Our halftime score is Selah 34 and Wenatchee 10. Second half action coming your way right after this.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
Grant Olson with you back courtside here at halftime. It's Selah 34 and Wenatchee 10. And believe it or not, these two teams have played 6 times in their history, with Wenatchee winning 5 out of the last 6 times that these two teams have played. But Selah determined today to change that with that 24-point halftime lead, 34-10. And it has been all Selah. Turnovers have been the big problem for the Wenatchee Panthers here. And the girls for Wenatchee aren't back out on the court yet. Here they come now with the buzzer sounding. The Panthers won't even get a chance to warm up here, as Coach Emma Dormeyer had them in the locker room for the entire halftime. So the Panthers will not have the opportunity to warm up here to begin this third quarter. Great to have you with us. We'll be back with you here on the NCWLIFE Channel coming up on Tuesday as we travel to Eastmont High School for doubleheader basketball coming up on Tuesday. All right, the Panthers will have it first here to begin this third quarter. Volan inbounds to Danica Cardona. Wants the shot, doesn't take it. Mendez back to Cardona. Cardona, baseline runner is no good. Rebound underneath, and that's Adley Franklin. Franklin bounce pass. Here's Rourke, open for 3, no good. Rebound into the hands of Franklin. And back out top of the key. Now it's Franklin far side. Matson, right side. Shot taken off the side of the rim, no good. Rourke tried to save it, but right into the hands of Volan for the Panthers. Volan across half court. Near side. Volan with, or I should say Cardona with it, drives to the basket, gets knocked out of bounds, but goes off the Panthers, and will be Selah basketball.
Nice job, Danica.
7:12 left to go, third quarter. Second game of the season for both of these teams. Selah lost on Thursday night to Davis, but has this one well in control. Shot no good. Mendez the rebound this time for the Panthers. Outlets it to Volan. Volan looks down court, stops, takes the long three-pointer, in and out, no good. And Rourke with the Viking rebound. Fast break opportunity. Rourke coast to coast. The shot no good, and Volan fouls her. And that'll send Rourke to the free throw line to shoot 2. Gabby Volan with 3 personal fouls as well. And that's our first team foul here in the second half. Rourke has not attempted a free throw yet tonight. Does have 11 points, though. Free throws on the way, no good. In the act of shooting, so she will get one more. Shot on the way, no good. She misses them both. Panthers rebound. Volan gets the outlet across the timeline. Volan being hounded there by Matson. Matson knocks it out. And Wenatchee will regain possession side out. Volan bounce pass inbounds to Cardona. Cardona dragging that pivot foot, and the traveling call violation is called. First turnover of the second half for the Panthers. Slow start to this third quarter for both teams. Nobody has scored yet. We're still at our halftime score of 34-10. Rourke on the baseline, loses control of the basketball out of bounds, and that's turnover number 1 this half on the Vikings. Volan inbounds. Got it to Roche and then back to Volan. Has not crossed half court yet. Now she does. Now to Roche. Moving her pivot feet around too. No call there, and then turns it over anyway. Into the hands of the Vikings. Underneath, the shot good. That's Pendleton with the basket. Our first points of this third quarter, and it goes to Selah, 36-10. Volan now with it, gets the ball taken away from her, and then comes back and fouls. And that's a big one too. That's number 4 now on Gabby Volan. Volan, the junior, with really the only experience out there for the Panthers. Substitution for Wenatchee. Victoria Mania comes in. And coming out of the game is Bella Collier. There's Franklin with it, runs into traffic. Ball is on the floor again, and Selah comes up with it. It's Garza. Now to Pendleton. Pendleton, top of the key. Matson with it, and it's stolen away by the Panthers. All the way down court, layup no good. Volan the rebound, loses control of it. Ball still loose. Cardona has it. Now Rourke picks it up, and Selah back the other way. 4-on-2. Rourke to Franklin. Nice head fake. Rourke to the basket. Good. Franklin. Adley Franklin with her 11th point, and it's 38-10 now. With 5:13 left in the third quarter. Cardona. Pass baseline, a little bit behind Volan, and then Volan throws it right into the hands of Yabi Rourke. 28 turnovers on the Panther ladies here in this game. Here's Franklin, top of the key, shot taken by Garza, free throw line, good. 40-10. Selah on top by 30 with 4:46 left to go third quarter. We saw a 40-point rule applied in the first game. We might see it again here. Volan, far side wing, thought about the shot and then drove, and is called instead for the traveling violation. And that'll give it back to Selah. Coons checks into the lineup for Selah. Also checking in is Miley Wilkie, the freshman. .30 Viking lead as we get to 4.5 minutes now left third quarter. Here's Franklin left side, drives all the way to the basket, layup good. 8 points now in this quarter for Selah. 42-10 our score. Here's Cardona on the right side at the elbow, kind of got lost there and then threw it away into the hands of Franklin. Franklin all the way down court, left-handed layup, good. And Franklin now 15 points in this game with 3 quick points, 3 quick field goals, I should say, in this third quarter. It's 44-10. Now Volan, dump pass down to Mendez, steps back, takes the shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Pendleton. Pendleton switches over her dribble, and a timeout is called by head coach Jonathan Hubbard. 3:42 left to go in the third quarter. It's Selah 44 and Wenatchee 10. We're back courtside with you in 30 seconds.
I'm Brian Thorpe, and I'm proud to say that Global Car Care is growing. We always do the right thing, and because of that, we're busy, and it's time to hire an experienced automotive technician. We spend as much time with our coworkers as we do our own family. I want them to understand they're not a number here. They're a person with a family, and I want them to be part of this family too. Do you want an owner that understands and respects what you do every day? I'm that guy. Our compensation is the best in the area. I want you to have your career with us.
3 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Wenatchee leading it, or I should say behind in this one, 44-10. And Selah with the basketball out of the timeout. Pendleton's thinking about a three and then puts it up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Volan for the Panthers. Volan down court across the timeline, picked up there by the freshman Miley Wilkie. Now it's Katie Johnson who's in there off the bench again for the Panthers to Volan. 10 on the shot clock for Wenatchee. Johnson. Volan now baseline. Drives all the way to the basket. Misses the short one. And then Mendez back up and good. First points of the quarter for the Panthers, and it comes with about 3 minutes left in the quarter. To the basket, Franklin, no good. Rebound is Mendez, shakes away some defenders, and now gets the ball out to Volan. 2-on-2. Volan in the lane, tough shot, no good. Pendleton the rebound for Selah, almost lost control of it, but does get it back. Now into the hands of Franklin to Pendleton. Franklin with it, sets the offense for Selah, looks right, there's Pendleton, the sophomore, cross court to the freshman Wilkie, baseline, Coons with the shot for three, good. Coons with her 5th point of the ball game, it's 47-12. Volan tries to drive into the lane, kind of forced her way in there and does draw a foul. This one's on Miley Wilkie, and that's a big one. That's number 4 on her. And quickly off the bench is Ella Andrews. Also coming in is a freshman for Selah, Mallory Keller. Wenatchee basketball. It's Volan on the baseline, looking for help. Here's Mendez, near side wing, drives to the free throw line, stopped there, back to Volan. Ball is on the court, and we've got another jump ball called. This possession will go to Selah with 1:59 left to go now, third quarter. All Vikings in this one, 47-12, 35-point lead. Pendleton with it, sets the office. Wilkie, the freshman, takes the shot for 3, no good. Rebound, and Wilkie comes right back to her. And a fresh shot clock for Selah. Then Wilkie loses it into the hand of Mendez. Here's Volan back the other way. Doesn't have any help, but she's going to go to the basket anyway. Shot no good. And here's Braley Pendleton. Far side, dribbles to the center of the court. Top of the key, goes left side, Wilkie. Underneath the basket, Andrews. Now to Wilkie. Pendleton. Right side, the freshman. Keller puts up the shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of the Panthers, all the way down court. Layup is good. Victoria Menya for the Panthers, with the Panthers' 4th point of this quarter. It's 47-14. Pendleton now to Wilkie, back out top, Pendleton. Pendleton then kind of a high pass, and Mallory Keller, the freshman, couldn't handle that one, and that's the 4th turnover this half on Selah. Anna Roach will bring it in for the Panthers. Substitution, Janae Hall comes in for Selah, and she'll replace Braley Pendleton. Janae Hall, a junior for Selah. All right, Volan with 48 seconds left, third quarter. Drives right side for Wenatchee. Looking for some help, still looking for some help. Picks up her dribble and gets it to Mendez. Now back to Volan, give and go in the key. Shot taken, Menya, too hard, no good. And the rebound to Janae Hall. Hall down court. Here's Wilkie with it. Wilkie tried to drive, stopped there, and then we've got a foul. 26 seconds left in the quarter. And the foul's on Victoria Mena, her first, the third team foul on the Panthers this half. Hall will inbounds it, does so to Ella Andrews. Now it's Hall to Coons, and she is knocked off the ball there. That's a Panther foul. Let's see who it is. Don't have a 12. Anyway, Selah basketball, 9 seconds left in the half. Shot taken, thrown up there by Keller. It's good. Mallory Keller with that basket. And the time runs out here in this third quarter. After 3 here at Wenatchee High School, all Selah. It's the Vikings 49 and the Panthers 14. We're back with fourth quarter action in 60 seconds.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
You've got a lot to do today. While you're out and about, remember to dispose of your unused medications safely and anonymously. It's a simple act that makes your home a safer place. Next time you're at the pharmacy, just place them in the drop box. To find a location, visit medproject.org.
The Selah Vikings outscored the Panthers 15-4 in that quarter and now hold a 49-14 lead as we head to the fourth quarter here at Wenatchee High School. Second game of our doubleheader. Great to have you along today. Final score of the first game, it was North Creek 78 and Wenatchee 39 in the first game. Here we go, fourth quarter action. Boland with it for the Panthers as we kick off the period. Underneath, nice pass. Mena, though, too hard off the glass. And the rebound into the hands of Wilkie and the Vikings. Far side, it's Ella Andrews with it. Left-handed dribble. Hands it off to Coons. Now top of the key, Janae Hall. Here's that freshman. Gonna put up another shot. No good by Keller. Rebound Selah. Shot taken this time for 3. Good for Coons. First points of the fourth quarter, and it's a three-pointer, 52-14 now. Here's Boland. Boland drives, puts up the very tough shot, goes off the glass, all the way down court. Janae Hall, the layup too hard, no good. Coons with the rebound, puts it back up over her head. Shot this time, good by Wilkie, and she was fouled. With a chance now to complete the three-point play. As we are now at 40 points as well. We'll probably see a running clock now the rest of this one. At the line, Miley Wilkie. Only a freshman, right-handed shooter. Shot on the way, it's good. And she completes the three-point play. That gives her 3 points in the ball game, as we do have a running clock now. This clock will only stop for timeouts and for free throws. Top of the key, it's Mendez. Looks right, goes that way. Underneath now, it's who's got it. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball down there, as it is. And alternating possession will go to Selah. It was the freshman, Roche, under there, who got tied up. 6.5 minutes left. This will be a quick fourth quarter now with this running clock. 55-14 our score. Andrews hands it off to Hall. Far side, there's Coons again for 3. It's good. That's her third 3 of this game. And she got 11 points. 6 minutes left. Underneath, Menya puts up the left-handed shot, no good, but she was fouled before the shot by Janae Hall. I don't think this will be a shooting foul. We'll wait and see. That's Hall first foul of the game. Substitution as Paige Surratt comes in, a sophomore for Selah. Fernanda Mendez will bring it in. Here's Menya with the shot for two. It's good. Victoria Menya. She's got 4 points off the bench here for the Panthers. 58-16, 5:33 left to go, and we've got another foul.
You're on, Danica. Here we go.
And this one is on Danica Cardona, her third. Panthers now 16 fouls in this half. Selah has 2. Side out for the Vikings. Janae Hall brings it in. Into the hands of Ella Andrews. Andrews has it back. Top of the key. Right-handed dribble. Stops there. Back to Andrews. She wasn't ready for it. It goes off her shoulder and out of bounds. And that's a turnover on the Vikings. 15 in the ball game for Selah. Turnovers, that is. 30 unofficially for the Panthers. 58-16. 42-point lead for Selah. Now it's Roche, gets the ball stolen away from her off the bench. The layup, wrong foot, doesn't matter. Paige Surratt. Surratt with her first 2 of the ball game. It's 60-16. Panthers back the other way. Down on the baseline, it's Roche. Tries to find some help in Cardona, fellow freshman. Lots of youngsters out here for the Panthers. Jump ball is called. Alternating possession will go to Wenatchee. Back into the game is Miley Wilkie, the freshman for Selah, and she'll take the place of senior Ella Andrews. Clock moving as Cardona does a little shoe maintenance. 4 minutes left to go. Halfway through this fourth quarter, Menya fell to the floor. She tried to get that pass in, and it goes out of bounds. And that's another turnover on Wenatchee. All right, Wilkie for Selah across half court. That should be a double dribble, and it is on Janae Hall. So 6 turnovers this half for Selah, 7 on the Panthers, even in that category, but not on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Cardona, pass to Menya, another turnover, stolen away there into the ball game. Don't have 44, shot taken, and a foul as Miley Wilkie to the basket, goes hard to the floor. And this foul will be on Victoria Menya. To the free throw line is Miley Wilkie, who is 1 for 2 from the line here this afternoon with 2 points. 3 points make that. Free throw is no good. Clock stopped at 3:13 left. Wilkie again, second free throw. This time it's good. 61-16. Clock moving and will continue to do so. Cardona, right side, drives to the basket and gets it to go. First bucket of the night, Danica Cardona. And 61-18. Now Hall with it. Near side on the baseline, Paige Surratt. Turnaround jumper, no good in the lane. Cardona, nice offense or nice defensive rebound, and she's going to dribble it down court. 2:40 left in the game. It's still Cardona with it. It's knocked out of bounds by a Viking, and will remain Wenatchee basketball. And Coach Emma Dormeyer wants to talk things over here. Just a 30-second timeout. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Sangster Motors, family owned and operated, home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. Also brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service and installation since 1982, serving residential and commercial. They specialize in indoor air quality installation, service, and repair. Also by Les Schwab. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by, and it has been all Selah Vikings here in game number 2 of our doubleheader. In fact, we got to the point of a 40-point lead, and now we have a running clock, which happened with about 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 2:30 on the clock, and there's another turnover on the Panthers. That's 33 now, unofficially, in this game. Janae Hall, baseline. The freshman's going to take that shot. No good by Keller. Rebound over the back. It's on Selah, I think. And it is, and it will be Panther basketball. Clock continuing to move here as we approach 2 minutes left in the game. 61-18. The Panther ladies have a lot of work to do over these next couple years. A new head coach, Emma Dormeyer. Panthers another turnover as Mendez lost that one. The ball goes out of bounds, but it will still be Selah basketball. 24 turnovers the first half, 10 here in the second for the Lady Panthers. 34 in this ball game with 1:35 left. Baseline, Keller. Shot good. Mallory Keller, the freshman, with 4 points now. 63-18. The Panthers down court with it. Once again, it's the freshman Cardona, and the shot off the glass is up and in by Fernanda Mendez. Her second field goal of this half. She's got 4 now. It's 63-20. Baseline shot, no good. It's tipped out of bounds, I believe, by Hall. It is, and it will be Panther basketball as the clock continues to move now with 50 seconds left. Anna Roche will bring it in to fellow freshman Danica Cardona for the Panthers. Cardona drives to the basket, and we've got a foul called. I believe this one will be on Mallory Keller. It is. And that's her fourth team foul on Selah here. And Danica Cardona to the free throw line, has 3 points in the game. 1 for 2 from the free throw line here this afternoon. And a timeout called by Coach Dormeyer. 32 seconds left to go in this one. Our score is Selah 63, Wenatchee 20. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Stay with us.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders, or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
I believe we've been coming to Abby's for 56 years, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
56 years.
Remembering all the events as a family and a community that we spent at Abby's.
Excellent and delicious food at an affordable price. We're delighted that we live close enough to be able to be a frequent customer.
And we are.
And we are. In fact, we've got orders to bring home a giant pizza when we leave here tonight.
All right, 32 seconds left to go in this one. At the free throw line is Wenatchee freshman Danica Cardona. Mentioned earlier, 3 points so far this afternoon. First one on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Wilkie with that rebound. But a second and a half difference between shot clock and game clock. Selah with the basketball. Free throw line, running shot again is taken, no good by Surratt. Rebound to Roche for the Panthers, to Cardona. 10 seconds left. Cardona gets it knocked away from her and out of bounds. And it will be Wenatchee basketball. I don't even know if we'll get the ball in or not. Clock is still rolling. And that will do it. Our final score from Wenatchee High School, game number 2 of our doubleheader. Selah 63, Wenatchee 20. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with the final game stats, and wrap it up right after this.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
What would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
The newest generation of GMC Sierra pickups offer the most advanced technology, the strongest selection of powertrain, and everything else you need to work hard, play hard, and explore the boundaries of the Wenatchee Valley and beyond. Take a look at the latest, most luxurious and durable trucks on the market.
You will see why GMC is not your grandfather's pickup.
You want to bet, kid?
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
You've got a lot to do today. While you're out and about, remember to dispose of your unused medications safely and anonymously. It's a simple act that makes your home a safer place. Next time you're at the pharmacy, just place them in the drop box. To find a location, visit medproject.org.
All right, back at Wenatchee High School, let's take a quick look at our final game stats, beginning with Wenatchee. Leading scorer for the Panthers, Gabby Boland, with 8 points, was 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. 4 points each for Victoria Mena as well as Fernanda Mendez. 3 points for Danica Cardona, the freshman, and 1 point for Bella Collier. The Panthers 8 of 11 from the free throw line. 24 first half turnovers, 10 in the second, unofficially 34 turnovers for Wenatchee in this game. And now for Selah, leading scorer Adley Franklin with 15. Yabi Rourke added 11 points in the game. 7 points for Braylee Pendleton. 4 points each for Miley Wilkie. Also, Ali Garza and Sydney Coons comes off the bench with 11 points for Selah. 2 points for Carrie Ann Matson. And that rounds out the scoring for Selah. Selah, they did anything wrong today or badly, it was free throw shooting. 2 of 7 from the line for Selah. Selah outscored the Panthers in that fourth quarter 14-6. And once again, our final score in our second game, Selah 63, Wenatchee 20. In our first game, in the boys game, it was North Creek 78 and Wenatchee 39. So that will do it for our coverage of our doubleheader today on the NCWLIFE Channel. I want to thank our entire crew here at the gym and also back at our station. Thank you so much to everyone for all your help. And that'll do it. Once again, the Wenatchee boys and girls lose here at home on this Saturday afternoon. The boys going down 78-39 and the girls in the second game 63-20. So for our entire crew, I'm Grant Olson, hoping you have a great rest of your weekend, and please join us again Tuesday for more basketball here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thanks for watching tonight's live coverage of local high school sports on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Biosports Physical Therapy, Clean Connection, Coldwell Banker Cascade, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Together for You, and TC Slingers. This has been a special presentation of NCWLIFE Channel Sports. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
And the shot, nice shot to the basket.